Hey everybody, welcome back to Off the Wall. My name's Mike.
I'm Sol.
What's up, everybody? I'm Bogz.
San Diego Comic-Con was this weekend. So many things. We have a lot to get to, so you're going to be seeing a lot of videos from us throughout the next day or so here. And we're going to kick it off with kind of the big one, the one that everyone's talking about, the one that everyone on Twitter and YouTube and Facebook are saying left them crying. So we're going to test our own emotional capacities here with the Black Panther Wakanda Forever trailer. First time watching for all of us. Let's just put this thing in there and let's see what we got. You guys ready?
Let's do it.
All right.
No woman, no cry.
So Lupita?
It starts off with saying, cry.
Don't shed no tear. No woman, no cry.
It's probably his funeral.
Probably, yeah.
Good friends.
Production design is off the chain.
Along the way. In this great future, you can't forget your past. So dry your tears, I said.
Oh. This must be Namor.
Yeah.
Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright.
Riri!
Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright.
I am queen of the most powerful nation in the world, and my entire family is gone. Have I not given everything?
Martin Freeman's back.
I love the juxtaposition of the music. It has Kendrick Lamar's We Gonna Be Alright. He's taking up that mantle.
All right. So none of us cried. So we're apparently cold and heartless, but what a great first look at this movie.
Yeah.
Just once again, the production design, which I think is one of the things that one of the Oscars they won for the first one was for production design. The woman who won that's actually from here in Dayton, where I'm at, which is cool. I don't know if they brought her back or if it's someone doing a damn good job of keeping that going, but the production design alone looks great. The music was fantastic. Soul, what did you think?
It just looked absolutely beautiful. And I wasn't crying, but I was just like, I'm going to cry during this movie. I just know it. Where it was just like the trailer didn't get me, but I'm like, oh, this movie's going to get me. Seeing them all in white, I think that's going to be the funeral. I don't know how they're going to say how he died in canon. So it's going to be interesting to figure that out. We got to see a little bit of Namor there. I don't know if the baby they were lifting up, if that was Namor or who that was. So I think there's going to be a lot of very deep messages in this movie. You can kind of feel from the visualizations. So it's going to be interesting to see what actually gets shown. And then also we got Riri Williams, Ironheart, which I own the first 2 volumes of that comic. I really, really like her in the comics. So it's going to be interesting as her debut in the MCU because she does get her own series on Disney Plus. So it's going to be one of those where she's in the movie first before she gets her own show. So it's going to be interesting to see how everything comes together. And yeah, I'm a ball in the movie theater.
I didn't tear up, but I definitely felt like some waves of emotion going through. I'm going to mispronounce his name, Huerta. Tenoch Huerta. I'm not sure you pronounce his first name, but playing Namor looked good. And once again, that's both Namor and Aquaman. Similar but silly characters, hard to pull off in live action. The design, I think, looks pretty cool from what we saw. Bogz, how'd you feel about this trailer?
Yeah, I mean, I've sort of, with this movie in particular, I do have a lot of questions, like, because Chadwick Boseman is my favorite part of the original, well, the first movie. So what are they doing exactly? That's a kind of my main thing that I was looking at for this trailer, or looking forward to seeing. And yeah, it looks like it's some kind of funeral there. Is that his kid? Is the Angela Bassett character, is that the queen now? Obviously, interesting. She's saying her whole family's dead. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of true. Well, obviously, she's still got a daughter, but I believe that she didn't actually finish the movie. I don't know if she came back to finish filming, because there was an issue with her not completing some of the filming. So I don't know if she is in the whole thing. Yeah, what's the story going to be? We don't really know. Obviously, we're catching up with everyone, kind of post T'Challa. So yeah, obviously Martin Freeman's back and stuff, but who's going to be the actual Black Panther? Who knows? But yeah, there's going to be obviously a lot of controversy about that as well. Are they going to bring Killmonger back? Is it going to be someone else? Is it going to be a lady Black Panther? Who knows? So a lot of controversy. But yeah, it seems like a full tribute to, T'Challa / Chadwick Boseman, and even obviously the song choices and stuff. So yeah, obviously still more questions, but obviously, it's won Oscars for art design and costume design. So that's great. It will continue to be, that's kind of the legacy. And I kind of look forward to Ryan Coogler movies, to be honest, but still have a lot of questions because they're not put many like press releases out yet about how they're discussing it or how they're going to kind of move the story forward canon wise. So yeah, I still have a lot of questions, but obviously, it looks kind of spectacular and grand, but still a lot of open-ended questions, to be honest.
Yeah, this movie's probably got the biggest question mark next to it because of the circumstances surrounding, with losing Chadwick Boseman like we did. It does, and I think that they're still playing things fairly close to the chest. I think this trailer does a really good job of just kind of establishing, like, yes, this is a world where T'Challa's dead, and Wakanda, specifically the Queen and the royal family, are trying to find out how to best move forward. Yeah, that line about how, like, I'm the queen of this country and my whole family is gone, kind of makes you wonder, okay, so something's going on with Shuri in this movie, obviously, where something has happened to her. We don't know what, obviously. It could, but whether she thinks she's dead or maybe she does, I mean, who knows? And then we get a little tease of someone in the Black Panther suit. It's hard to tell. I'm looking at the poster right now that was released over the weekend, that's got the kind of silhouetted mask and the spikes, whatever those are, those ornaments there. And I will say the facial features of the mask look a bit distinctly more feminine, like in the cheekbone area kind of thing. So that kind of makes me wonder if it's going to be Shuri or Nakia or Okoye, or maybe it's one of those things where people are sharing the suit. I don't know, because there's a whole lot of different routes we could take, because we're kind of in unusual, uncharted territory with this because of losing Chadwick. But it was seeing Martin Freeman back as well. I was like, oh, okay, cool. So we're really getting the band back together with this one. And I wonder how much of that was inspired by the loss of Chadwick, or how much of that kind of came up organically. It's hard to say, but yeah.
Well, they had to rewrite the script multiple times because they had almost the full script with Chadwick being at the center of it, and then after Chadwick passing away, had to rewrite it and then rewrite it again. So not something that I envy of Ryan Coogler, to come up with a way of how to solve the issue of losing Black Panther. And I kind of love the idea of sharing it that you had. It is called Wakanda Forever, That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, a lot of things they could do with this.
Mm.
But yeah, and then we also learned over the weekend that this is going to be the final part of Phase 4, which we're currently in. Phase 4 is going to end with this. We've got some previews of what Phase 5 and Phase 6 are going to be. We know that they're calling Phases 4 through 6 the multiverse saga. Obviously, we have the Infinity Saga, which is the first 3 phases. So, so it'll be curious to see how this plays into not only its own story, but also kind of the Marvel universe at large, as we end Phase 4 and go into Phase 5, which when the last saga, Phase 2, was where the main kind of overarching saga storyline really kicked into gear. So if Black Panther Wakanda Forever is going to essentially be that, jumping off point, I'm curious to see how they're going to fill in with that as well. So, but hey, let us know what you guys think down in the comments, or let us know on Twitter. You can like this video or subscribe to our channel, see everything else we got going on, all the other Comic-Con trailers we got to react to here throughout the week. And we'll get going on more of these, and we'll see you guys around here next time on Off the Wall.